All right, still in the theme of making little sort of child's toys, but a fun little model to make, and should be pretty easy. These little magnet-like fruits and vegetables that kid would use like a little wooden knife or something to cut through and just learn the different fruits and vegetables. Okay, so we're gonna make these. We got a carrot here, we got an apple, and we got a pear, and I might make something else. Okay, Blender 2.79 cycles, GPU, and let's get rid of everything. Okie doke. Okay, top view, Shift A. We'll add a cylinder, and we'll go with 24. Let's rotate. What are we? Z90? No, let's not do that. Let's rotate Y90. And let's get rid of these faces. Okay. So let's take it and scale it down. And let's lengthen it out. And let's scale this in like that. No, that's not what I want to do. Let's see what I want to do. Yeah, maybe this. Alright, let's try it like this. And we'll just put edge loops like that. And then we'll select that and go P, break it out. And that, and P, break it out. And now we have our 3 sections. I don't know if I scaled it enough on that one. Let's see. Maybe we'll do that. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, now let's close that off. Give myself enough room. Bevel that. Let's actually scale that a bit more. There we go. Round that off nicely. And yeah. Let's actually scale that up. And E and S. And we'll close it up. What did I just do? What did I just do? E and Alt M. Let's do that. On these ends, I want to put the magnets in, so let's just do that for now. Doesn't matter, I guess, if the beveling is well, I don't think I want to bevel too much because they would join normally. Maybe that's coming down to similar size. I'll probably adjust those holes. I'm just smoothing it out. I just want to get the sense that they could still join. Okay, good. Control B. Oh, I seem to have it set. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Alright, let's hit subdivision surface. smooth, and then I'll select this one and Control L. Add the same modifiers. This one, Control L. Add the same modifiers. So let's see if this would look like a carrot if it was all joined together. Sort of. Yeah, a kid's carrot. Let's have a look at the picture. Alright, looks kind of similar to that. Actually, I think this end I could let's try just bringing that out. No, that's not going to do it. Let's not do that. Yeah, that's fine. It's going to be just fine like that. It's a toy, so that gives us some liberty. I like that aspect. When we make things that are toys, they don't have to be based in reality. Okay, let's do this. Let's grab this origin geometry. Yeah, see it. Okay, let's take this and E to extrude and pull it back in like that. E and S, and we'll close it up. These don't have to be terribly sharp. It's nice if they're a little bit smooth. Okay, so we have that, and I'll scale that a bit. That this is going to be the magnet here, and the X, E, and S. A lot of polys actually for this. So let's not do that. Not that it matters, but to me, let's bring the cursor there and get rid of that, and I'll just bring in another circle. I'm gonna make it like 12. Oh, that's enough. Rotate Y 90. Bevel this like that. Yeah, okay, let's concentrate here. Let's flip the polys, and we'll do subdivision. That's fine, like that, okay. Maybe that is about the size that I want, so I'm going to make this whole different size. Let's select that and go over here and switch this over to wire so we can see through it. And then I'll come in here and I'll grab that vertex and I'll control plus a little bit. I'll go to there. And I'll go one less. And I will go up because I want to make the hole smaller. And we'll scale down. One more. Yeah, that's better. And we'll scale in so that it kind of fits a bit better. Can you even see that hole? Maybe not quite that much. So maybe I can just take, I'll go back. Oh yeah, it's this one, that's the, that shows the hole itself. Okay, I'm gonna take this, and we'll come back to textured view, and there's a bit of a hole. You're not gonna see much there. So we'd have that, and then I'm gonna copy that over here. And I'm going to rotate Z 180. And bring it close. And this one, see if it protrudes from there. That's okay as long as they. Okay, we'll scale this down. E, come in a bit. E and S a bit, and E and Alt M. If I had something there. I can scale the whole thing. It's probably fine. And that one goes in there, so they would connect. Maybe an edge loop. Now the hole's more defined, and I think it's got to come in more. Okay, let's turn off the subdivision so I can see how many rows of this stuff I've got. That's all right. So I got that kind of thing, right? And so what I'll do is I'm going to take this piece and join them. Hang on to this. Let's bring it out. I'll take this guy again. Shift D. Rotate Z 180. Reuse. Could just clear everything out of the way so I could see, but couldn't be bothered, could I? E and S, E and Alt M. This. I think I'm going to bring this in a little bit. I'm not there yet. Yeah, that's all right. So the magnets are there. Well, maybe that one sticks out a bit more. And we'll copy it one more time. Rotate Z 180, and then let's hide that guy. And that. Scale that in around it. E, bring it in. E and S, E and Alt M. This guy is going to be there. I could be doing some here. Let's make this wired again. No, not. Yeah. Oh. I'll just go in and take one when I need it. And that's much of my carrot. Doesn't exactly look realistic there, but it doesn't have to because it's a toy, as we said before. Now if we look from the side, we get that. Okay, I want to rotate this. Rotate Z 90. That's better. Yeah, okay. Very nice. Nice. Okay. All right. Okay, and so now what we're going to do is create this thing here. Okay. Let's try. Let's try 12 actually. Do it from the side. Let's say rotate Y90. Let's just have a look at what I got here. That's right there. If I did that, and then I grab this, I came in with that, give me the right. We could try it. And then what I would do is I would Alt-M, merge it, center those guys. Center those guys. Extrude these down and scale them in. So I'll move the whole thing and see if I'm liking what I'm getting. Let's hit a face. Select the whole thing and just scale it down. Scale this in the Y. Something like that, huh? Let's try E and S. Let's pull it down. E and S. And let's just, actually, let's just merge them. E. Let's see if that's going to work to give me what I need. Flip the polys there, and let's see how easy it is for me. And I can go in like that, and then we'll add a subdivision. Like that, and smooth, and that's what we got. I may not look as sharp as the other time, but okay. Rotate X90. Scale her down. It's a toy. Maybe I'll actually make this rotate Y90. Let's sit that way. For now. Yeah. All right. I mean, you know, really simple shape, but that would represent a carrot. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to take it, I'm going to move this over here, Shift C to bring that back. Let's save, and let's go on and we'll make an apple. And then we'll add some, start adding some textures to see how it's going. Let's just use a typical UV sphere. I think I'll go with, let's try 24 and 12. And making this pretty much rounded, I would think. Well, maybe the top be flatter. Let's get rid of that. Now, what part do I want to keep? I think I'm just going to keep that. And this, well, no, I don't think I'm going to do it like that actually yet. I think I'm going to take it back. Let me get that point back. I think actually I'm going to take that. And didn't get those points. Alrighty. So we want the middle section, P, and then I have that one, and that one. Okay, let's hide that. Let's get rid of that one. So do I have everything I need? These ones are joined. Okay, let's go in and delete that vertex there. And I'm going to just bring that in, and I'll join them like that. And I think I'll bevel this a tiny bit. The top's going to have something on over it anyhow, so that's okay. And then I'm going to use that for the bottom. Let's get rid of this stuff. Let's repeat that. So let's rotate Y 180. Still in line, yes, okay. Cool. All right, now let's, okay, let's hide these. And start coming in. E and S. So we'll need that magnet to figure out how far to come in. So we'll do that to start it. Okay, like that. And it'll be the same with this one. Let's grab that and that. And I think I'll need to be in individual origins. E and S. E and S will come in, and we'll see how far to come in. Okay, let's hide that. And probably could have just copied the top, but like that. Cool. Apple start to take shape. Now, GG. GG. So that looks okay. All right. I don't know if I need an edge loop there or not. I think do like it's. Let's try one. GG. I like it a little bit crisper, crispy apple. So yeah, we'll do that. GG. Okay, let's go grab that magnet. Where are you? We'll go Shift H. And select a piece, Control L, Shift D, and P. This is the origin of geometry, and let's move you back to the first layer. All right. And let's rotate X 90. So you're in that orientation, are you? Okay, so let's hide that. Now, before I do this, now that I think about it, I may have to compare the scale of the carrot and the apple. It's not too bad, actually. Let's scale it a little bit. Okay, let's go back here. That's okay. And let's hide these. Place you pretty much in the middle there. Okay. And then we'll just build around you. Scale in. E. And S. And E. And Alt M. No. Let's try just. Now maybe we do need to come in here. A bit embedded into that guy. Let's take you, Shift D, bring you up, but these guys will go ahead and join. I'll hide that. Actually, no, not yet. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and copy you, because you're going to come into there. Might as well do both of these at the same time, right? If I can, so let's grab this one and this one. Shift Alt and click. I'm still in individual origins. All right, that's fine. Let's scale in. E and now, can I scale Z? Will that work? No, not in individual origins. It won't. So it's my meeting point. SZ, pull down, E, and I think I have to go back to the image with S. And back to median point and individually close these off. E and Alt M. I figure I'm going to need an edge loop there. And I figure I'll just do this anyhow. Let's do this one now. E and Alt M. That. And that. And what did I do here? I thought I had one there, yeah. Okay, I guess. The magnet in this one, right? Okay. So this one just has to flip. Okay. Rotate X 180. Select from the bottom. No, that's not now. This piece. Okay, let's join these ones. This and this. I'll make a copy of that one. And then we'll join these ones. Nice. And then here we are at the last one. Cool. might as well. Well, let's do this first, I guess. I might be being a little bit inconsistent with my edge loops when I'm putting them in, when I'm not. I mean, I think it was different for the carrot than this one, but okay. So what am I doing? I'll rotate X 180. Oh boy, I'm getting all orientations, all funny. I think that's probably all right anyhow. This one up. All right, let's go ahead and join those. And bring back that. So that would be like, come down, fit there. And that would fit there. Does it seem right? I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's a very spherical apple. What's on the top of the apple? Oh yeah, the star thing. Okay, let's bring in a circle. Let's go for 10 vertices, and I'm going to select every second vertex and scale in like that. E and S, E and Alt M, select it all, E, give it some thickness, flip the polys, subdivision surface at 2, smooth, we'll do this, up, down, on one of these. Sharpen it just a bit. I think we need more, so I'm going to come in here and do these. Just dragging an edge loop in there. Let's see how that's looking. Yeah, that would probably do what I needed to do. And let's move it back to the first layer. We'll do some more work with that. And bring it up. And scale this guy. Get an approximate position for this thing. Okay. And then, how do I want to do this? I could try. Just trying to decide that. Yeah, let's make this a wire. Try just moving with proportional editing on, you know, doing that kind of thing. And then turning it off. You know, that might be good enough for what we want to do. probably is. And then what I would do on this guy is just a real quick cylinder. I'll probably go with 12. I don't know. Scale it down. No, that. Do this. Do this. Come up, E, S, E, and all down. Let's do this. Control all modifiers. That would be my apple. Let's join those and join those, and I'll deal with the materials in a bit. So if that was the case, I'd have my carrot. Do I have stuff hidden? Apparently I do. And my apple. Let's start getting an idea of a scene. If that's the front, that's the front view. All right, let's bring in a camera. Okay, so it'd be like this, right? I'm gonna switch this over to orthographic, like that. Okay, so let's say we'd have a cat. We'd have, yeah, that there. Okay. So I'm just gonna take the apple, move it like that. I just feel like this carrot is too big compared to that apple. I think it could be a very small baby apple, I suppose. No, I think that's got to be a bit bigger. And then that's okay if the magnets are a different size. All right, anyways, that's good enough to give an idea. Let's also bring in a sun and just leave it there. I'm just going to do this. Make it 0.3 and strength of say 4. It might be too much. And a bit of a sunnier color. Let's just have a look and see if I see stuff. I see stuff. All right. Okay. Okay. So, let's put this stuff on the same layer. First layer and Shift C. Cursor's right there. Nice. All right. Let's start looking at a material for this. T, and get into the node editor. All right. Very nice. Simple materials, similar to my blender mixer materials. The carrot, where's the carrot? Carrot body material. All right, principle to a mix shaded with a glossy. All right, so we got that. Let's select new. We're gonna need mix shader here. Let's look through. And we're going to need principled and glossy. to the carrot body. All right, the glossy is going to come in. I got 0.4 in Beckman. The glossy's coming in. And Beckman principled is going to likely go in here. And the orange color, now you could color pick or you could just try to get an orange. Alright, everything I think is pretty standard here. Alright, we'll do the layer weight and RGB curve. I like that one a lot. Alright, so let's go input, layer weight, and color RGB curve, facing into color, color into, yeah, and I'll slide this up a bit. Let's have a look at this so far. Okay, so what we got going on here? Oh, right there. Yeah, of course I'm going to the FAC. Sorry about that. That's why we're getting that funny effect there. Come on, carrots are more orange as far as I remember. Alright. Oh, let's get off the camera view. Okay, so we're starting to get that. Okay, and then we'll add some more here. Let's give it some texture. Texture, Voronoi, and bump, vector bump. Normal is going to go into normal here. And I think this is color to height, eh? No, yeah, no, actually we're going to use fact to height. Okay, let's try 500. Not reasonable. 100. Let's try 100. Let's try a bump of 0.5 just for now. Let's see if we start to see stuff. Okay, we start to see that. 0.1. No. 0.2. Okay, I just want some kind of a bit of grittiness on there. Let's call this orange. No, let's not. Let's call it carrot. I may not stick with all those values. I'm just starting to get a sense of it. Now the other thing that we're going to need is I'm going to set this as white, and that's going to help, or pretty close. All right, so it'll start to look nicer, a little bit more carrotish. All right, let's go back here and just see. Add 0.5, and that was in there, and 0. That's 0.4, right? Yeah, okay. All right. And what we'll do is I'll take this material and I'll hit the plus, and I'm going to call this green. Let's go back to the carrot. They'll make sure that we got a carrot. Okay, here I'm going to call this green, and I'm just going to change this to a greenish color. Let's switch over to materials here, and so, do something very similar on this part. Okay, let's have a look through the camera at just the generalities of this. Okay, let's come over to the apple, and let's select this part and Control L, and select that green and assign. Let's see, I got that. Control L. Let's hit the plus button and choose red and assign. And all right, I'll get this happening there. It's not going to be like this. I'm going to control and left click and cut that for now. I may not have that texture. I may just use it like that. That's the case. Let's hit the plus. Right. Okay. Let's select this and assign. Select this and assign. Oh, I haven't done the magnets, have I? Let's just have a look at this. Let's hit the Control plus arrow or up arrow. I'm just not sure. I might use the same texture on this whole thing, including on the apple. Control down arrow. Let's go back to here and let's connect this. And over here, Control up arrow and see if I like it on the apple. And I think maybe I do. You know, just so it's got some something for the kids to grip to. It. I don't know. Okay, Control down arrow. We're going to do the magnet. Let's get out of there. So, and it's not going to sit like that anyhow. Let's come in here and control that. Let's hit the plus arrow and new. And I think I'm just going to do something real straightforward. And old-fashioned, I think. And glossy. And just darken this. Maybe it's a bluish color, but I could use that. You don't really see it there. Hit the plus, select that. Oh, by the way, that's metal. No, it's not. Magnet. Sign. Select a piece of it, Control L, assign. Hit the plus, magnet, assign. So you can go back, you know, and adjust these colors if I want to. If it matters that much. Alright, and then in the carrot as well. Magnet, assign. Yep. Move forward, guys. Keep it going. That's what we got. Cute. All right, that's very nice, very nice. We'll see. I might just want a shiny apple. Let's go over to the red material and cut that again. Come over here, go Control plus arrow. Just have another look at that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right, let's take a short break and we'll come back. We'll model a pear. Okay, to make the pear, let's get back to here. And let's come to another layer from front view. What's going on here? There we go. Hit N and let's open up a background image and get something from the internet. And let's trace it. Let's just set this in the front view. Open. And let's find that pear image that we like. There it is. And good. Okay, cool. Do a pear. Shift A. I'm going to trace this like I said. Rotate X90. And in vertex selection, let's go back to solid view. I'm going to collapse those vertices. And I'm going to G. And I'm going to grab this and bring it to here. E. And I'm going to come up to here like that. And I'm just going to start going around this, laying down points. It doesn't have to be super accurate. Again, this is a toy. That's one of the nice things about doing toys, is that you can just have fun, not to worry too much about realism. Kids are not going to be too concerned with that. They're just going to throw it around and they're going to have some fun with it. And that's what we want to do as well. Let's come up a little bit. E and okay, I'm going to take, actually I'm going to delete that point. Delete it. There we go. All right, back into side view, front view, whatever. And I'm going to add the screw modifier. And I'm going to switch the axis. I'm going to add a subdivision surface of 2 and smooth. And just have a look at it. That's my pear. This one I'm going to get rid of. And I'll close that up. I'll close that up. And that's my pear. I'm going to go ahead and apply the screw modifier. And then I'm going to come in here. And I'm going to just close this for now. E and S. A little bit. E and Alt M. See how it looks near the top. And that's going to be fine. I'm going to put a stem there. And down here, that's going to close that up too. It's going to be fine. It's going to sit on the ground. Okay, cool. And grab this point here. Shift S, cursor to selected, and what to do now. I am half the mind to bring in just a path. Rotate Y90. be that big. I was just thinking of that. That's pretty long, and I'm thinking more short one, full. Bevel like that. Usually don't. If I do fill caps, no. Okay, let's do this anyhow. Now, if I set this on like 6, yeah, that's good. Let's convert that to a mesh, and let's do this. Let's go out by 1 and try from the front. Let's try proportional editing. Just hit scale like that. That's not beveled the way I like it though. Still scale that in there. Okay. Let's fatten it up that way. Might actually want it in there. That's it. Let's look at it from the front. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to join those together. And then we'll come in wireframe. We'll just select pieces. So what if that was a piece there? Let's try it. P. And then that. And then that. Okay. That's okay. Now we close these babies up. ENS. And then we'll do the magnet stuff. And I'll bring one down. Let's see how sharp that is. Bit sharp there, eh? Let's go back here and dissolve that edge and see. I might prefer that. Adjust the size of those holes in a bit. So I may or may not be putting in edge loops on this. I think I probably will down there. Let's try GG. Let's try one here. Yeah, that's okay for that one. kind of like that actually. Let's take this whole thing. Let's move it back in. We get a sense of scale. Okay, big pear. Either that or big carrot. Well, let's get rid of the background image now. Don't need that anymore. It's a big pear. Yeah. Okay. Let's grab a magnet from you. And bring it over here. I actually think maybe I'll move all this again somewhere and work on this. Maybe go in wireframe and just position it a bit better. Let's hide that and that. There's my magnet, right? Okay, so let's do this. I don't think I'm going to need to do too much. Because it really is so small. Let's look from the very bottom. That's probably okay. I think I'm going to give this, I'll start with this green, and then we'll see if I need to adjust that green, and then I'll make that brown or something. So let's say that was going to be there. Let's take the magnet, Shift D, bring it out, and let's just go ahead and join these and bring this stuff back. Let's take this magnet, Shift D, bring it down, and take this one, let's hide that, rotate X 180, and close this baby up. Let's see if that's good enough. That is good enough. Join that up. That in. No, it's not joining yet. Let's copy it down. Now let's join it. Hide it. What am I doing? if I don't like that green, I just made it harder for myself. So let me just make sure. And magnets are all attached, eh? Let's get that green. Let's go ahead and bring this back to here. Let's have a quick look through here just to see. Okay, let's take this green and hit the plus and make this brown. Let's go back to that green and let's go into here, control plus, and let's hit the plus and choose the brown and assign. And let's go over to the node editor, T. And switch over. Make that brown like that. Okay. My camera. You know, that kind of thing. Texture's pretty much the same and everything. I can't remember what I did with the apple. So let's start laying out some of these pieces a little bit differently. So for example, like they don't have to look exactly like realistic. What if I like took this piece, put it down. Okay, well actually they're in different spaces, aren't they? Well, let's do this. Let's do that. And let's rotate Y. Well, no, let's not do that. Let's do this. Rotate the Z a bit. Let's just, it's not gonna help. Maybe more like that. And this, I was thinking I could move it back and I can take this and go like this, but just have it off a little bit. So that's the pear would be like that. No, you know what? I kind of like it. You guys a little bit closer together. Okay, I'm just curious to know if I do put this like that. I don't like it like that. All right. You know what? I mean, no, I may want to leave some of this. I think I'll rotate some of that though. If I rotate that, how bad would that look? No, I'm not crazy about that. This one though. Not crazy about that either. I might want to leave it. Let's make the little cutting tool. 12 vertices for my circle. Let's delete these ones. Take these ones, E and SX. Let's bring these down. Scale them in the X a little bit. Bring them down again. Scale them in the X. Okay, join these, join these guys, and let's join these guys. Let's delete that one. And let's see, I want that. Scale these in the X a bit. Let's bring these down. Let's make a face, and then let's subdivide this by 2. We'll bring these down. We'll bring these down. Let's join these and these. And let's have a little look at these. Maybe we'll scale these in the X a bit. Like that. Grab these and extrude them down to make a handle. Scale them in the X a bit. Let's make some faces here. Okay. We'll make a hole. Put another one in there. And we'll put a couple, just put one there. And we'll grab these faces and inset and scale that in the X. And that's okay. Let's just grab these and W loop to a circle, make it a bit smaller, and we'll delete those faces. It's a small hole. Okay, and then we'll hit E to extrude and bring it up. Hopefully that's wide enough to get around some fruits and vegetables. We'll see. Let's put a subdivision surface in and we'll start adding edge loops. There. Tighten these up if we need to. Up and down in the circle. At the ends. This would be made out of wood or plastic, so we'll see how tight we want this. Let's grab these and we'll scale them in the Z a bit more. Something like that. And then I would grab these and bring the cursor right in the middle. And we'll bring in a plane. Like this. We'll give it some thickness, not too much. And then let's scale this in the X and we just attach like that. Let's apply rotation and scale. And we could bevel this. Let's go ahead and apply that. How's that look? I'll hit GG for edge slide. I'll pull that in a bit more. Let's think about if we want an edge loop here and here, and if it deforms our mesh too much, if at all. Yeah, it does. I don't like it. Okay, that's probably okay. And that could be our cutting tool. And for this, what I thought I would do, maybe I do need that like that. I don't know if I like the dimensions of that at all, but maybe it just needs to be thicker. I just want to think about this a little bit more. Whether I want to do something down here. Yeah, I don't think I do. Okay. So for this piece, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that or not, but we'll see. I thought I would just select it and go U, Smart UV Project. Small island margin is fine. And we'll come over here to the UV image editor. Get rid of that. And there it is. And let's open like a wood texture. Something like this, something without lines. Just like that. Let's try going to the node editor now. Adding a new material. And use the principled shader. Bring that in. And get that image texture. And maybe just do that. You know, just a real quick and dirty kind of job for this. Versus unwrapping it any other way. Does that look just like funny wood kind of? It might be alright. No. Do that. That doesn't not gonna help me in any way. Yeah, and then for this guy, let's do the same thing. Yeah. If I just join this, you know, just do that. And what if I take this and bring it down here? I don't know if I'm going to want bump. Let's try I don't know, maybe I could be playing with some of these values for this stuff. Let's just try bringing it in and see how it looks in the scene. That's my cutting tool. Whether or not it's big enough is the other story. So what if we just, if I scale it globally, seems to work a little bit better. Okay. Now what I want to do is just mess around with this. A little bit too prominent now, really. I don't care if that piece is cut off a little bit. All right. Let's set this up for a bit of a render. Let's make it 75. Set the sampling at, say, 300. Denoising is on. Save, we'll render, and we'll come back. So here's a render with the cutting tool, which admittedly doesn't look that great, so I actually prefer without it. All right. And there's my cute little magnetic toys. So thanks for watching.